Alrighty, Denise, you are good to go.
Okay, welcome everybody to our Wednesday webinar. It's so nice to have you join us. We would really love to see you. And in order to prevent Zoom bombers, we have set this up as a webinar. In order to see you, please raise your hand using the control at the bottom, and we'll make you a panelist. And then we get to see your lovely smiling faces. I am so delighted to be here to introduce to you John Jacobson. I don't think he needs any introduction at all. We've been colleagues and friends for 30 some years, and he's just amazing. And we're so delighted that he is on MusicplayOnline with us now. His JJ&Me content is all here. I am going to mention, if you're enjoying this and you want to see more of John, he presented at the Artie and Denise Live, so he's going to be part of the Artie and Denise virtual conference. We are doing it with live Q&A August 8th, 9th, and 10th, and the recordings will be available to watch for a whole year after. We're just leaving the site open for you to review everything till August 10th, 2023. So I'm not taking any more of your time. John, take it away.
Yay! Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay? And can you see me? I'm so glad to see. I see some familiar faces out there, and I can't tell you how delighted I am to be here with you today, and particularly with teaming up with Denise and her incredible team at MusicplayOnline. It's just a privilege. Like she said, we've been friends for decades. In fact, probably 30 years ago or so, I was doing a workshop in Vancouver, Canada, and in the morning was the great Henry Leck, and then I was supposed to handle the afternoon, and at lunchtime they came up and said, could you give up 10 minutes to this young lady who would like to present her materials? And so of course I said yes, just got me out of a little work. And Denise came up and presented her very first product of the MusicplayOnline, and it went crazy. People went crazy for it, and we've been friends and colleagues ever since. So it just makes sense that at this point in our life, we put all of our efforts together and do what we can to help make your job and your life better as music educators. And when we first started talking about this, Denise said to me that in her life at this time, it's way more about passion than profit. And that spoke right to my heart. And I just feel like I really landed in the right place. So speaking of landing in the right place, I just want to show you, because I know most of you are already MusicplayOnline subscribers. Hopefully some of you are also JJ&Me subscribers. And I want to share my screen and show you, I hope I do this right. You never know. I'm going to share my screen and my sound and show you what happens now when you go to the MusicplayOnline website. This is what's going to come up on the very first page. I'm honored that she plunked me there for now. And because this is where you're going to see all of the JJ materials merged with all the MusicplayOnline materials. And each one of these squares that you're looking at represents a whole bunch of materials, a lot of things that are going to be able to use. So everything you can imagine. And I think what excites me the most about is that it seems like what Denise has been doing so well with her team for many, many years, the JJ&Me stuff just sort of fits right in. And maybe even just sort of a little place where there was room for us, we fit perfectly. And it's a really comfortable, wonderful opportunity for all of us, I think. So hopefully, let me just take you through it, show you some. Maybe we'll get up and move a little, because you can't just sit here all day. I'm in the attic of my friend's house today because my Wi-Fi went bonkers all day today. So I headed over to Roger Emerson's house, who's my neighbor, and he said, you can't come here, I've got COVID. So I'm at the music teacher's attic. My computer is sitting on his poker table, and I'm going to sing and dance in this attic with all of you today. So, you make lemonade where there are lemons, right? The first thing is, I hope you can see this. I'm just going to go right over here to John Jacobson musicals, because one of the things that Denise really wanted me to bring to the MusicplayOnline table were musicals. And of course, it's my favorite thing to do. And I think they're so important for kids to be doing. And right off the bat, there are 8 musicals in this section. So you'll click, you saw where I clicked. You're just going to click right on that where it says John Jacobson's musicals. It'll take you to this site. And here are the 8 musicals that we have up there right now. And I can tell you that we're adding more all of the time. And what's really exciting for me about this is that because they're original musicals, we can give you the rights to do whatever you want with them, frankly. You can make videos of your kids and sell them to the parents at high cost and fund your music program. You can do whatever you want with these musicals because they're all there for you. And we tried to provide as many elements as we possibly could to make your job easier. Our newest one I want to show you first is this one. This is Bunnies, the musical. Come on. I mean, who can, look, here's the only prop you need. Let me see if I can do this. Now, this will be all over YouTube, and I'll probably be on America's Got Talent with this in no time at all because of that. But this is about the only prop you need for this musical, and you will have a wonderful little show. Yeah, I meant it for the littlest ones. It's rhyming dialogue. There are two sets of characters. There are the bunnies, and there are the wolves who scare the bunnies. But believe me, it all turns out just fine. And if you can kind of look when I'm scrolling through here, these are all the different elements of what you're going to get with this. There's going to be the bunnies musical script right here. You click on that and up would come the script. Ta-da. And you could scroll right through that. And so when you get a chance, you could take a look at this. It has all the lyrics to the songs and the script itself on there. Okay. So I'm going to go back to where I was. Over here is going to be the bunnies, the musical piano arrangement. As I open that up, all of the songs here are going to be, you'll scroll down, they're going to have, if you want to do it live. And this is also where I put little choreography notes and suggestions above the piano parts like that. Okay. So just to get things started, why don't we sing a song? Let's just sing. This is the opening song of Bunnies. And what happens is that the stage is bare. And at the very beginning, you have to imagine this now, at the very beginning, one little bunny is going to walk out onto the stage. And I'm going to see if I can make some sound here happen. Let's see. Let's go back here. All right. I get to these. Oh, I probably took the long route to get there. I'm still learning this myself, I can promise you. So if I want to do, I would go to the bunny song vocal track. That's where you're going to hear it sung for you. Okay, so here we go. And if you want to follow along, I'll push play here. You'll hear the I follow along here. One little bunny walks up to the stage. He hops to the microphone. Sing along, everyone.
The funny thing about a bunny is a bunny can be funny. They are a lot of fun, but you never see just one.
Now, several more bunnies run out onto the stage. They hop to their microphone. And we all sing.
The funny thing about a bunny is a bunny can be funny. You start with one or two, and then there's quite a few.
Now, every bunny at your disposal runs on the stage. Hop. We all sing.
Bunnies, bunnies everywhere, up and down and all around, here and over there. Bunnies, pink, white, black, and brown. Oh, there's just no way to keep a bunny down. Oh, we'll soon have bunnies all over the town.
Now, I'm telling you, all they do here is hop around. Hop over. do that and then retire because you'll never find anything cuter. And so anyway, the very deep plot of this whole thing, if I can get back a little bit, the very deep plot is that they're all on their way to a bunny hop. And so they first they sing a little friendship song. And then I always provide the choreography that goes along with it. And so there isn't a whole lot of choreography in some of these, but even just a little bit of movement and that kind of a thing. So here's the bunnies song. This is the friendship song. Let's see if I can get to it here. Here would be the vocal track.
You need to open the PDF.
Let's all sing a friendship song. Bring a friend or two along. Having friends is very nice, so we give you this advice. If you find you're feeling blue, make yourself a friend or two.
And you can hear the obvious round that's going to happen in that. You've probably heard that tune before. Anyway, it's really simple. I really meant this for your sort of K2, K3s. So it's all rhyming dialogue and all of that. So really simple. The whole show lasts maybe 20, 25 minutes. But here's the big danger scene is they have to go through the woods in order to get to the bunny hop, and the woods is full of wolves. And so now, okay, I'll show you my full choreography wolves song. Here we go. This is the way an adult makes a living.
Do all your favorite wolf moves. Show your claws and your teeth. You can even howl. Ow, 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 ow. And then point one hand.
You better move.
Other hand.
You better get back.
Point again.
Unless you are
Other
a
hand.
part of the pack.
Swing your claws.
We're on the move. We're on the prowl.
Point up.
This is the
Thumbs to
night
yourself.
that we all
Now howl.
Again, the howling part.
Now point to your teeth.
You got big
Show
teeth
your claws.
and nasty claws.
Grab the air.
Meanest bites there ever
Thumbs
was.
to yourself.
If we get close,
Wipe like safe.
throw in the towel.
One hand to your ear.
Listen up
The other hand to your
and hear
ear.
us howl.
Now howl. Now the rap. Thumbs to yourself.
Just come
Point.
in, you better step aside. A lot of folks did
Point.
and a lot of folks cried.
Show your claws.
They said, yeah,
Again.
wolf, they cried,
Rub your
and
tummy.
gobbled them up like pumpkin pie.
And yum.
We can chomp
Okay. Well, you get the idea on that. That's what so the wolves. Well, so then what are they going to do? They're stuck in the woods and they've got, they have no protection. They're not fast enough to run. Every once in a while, actually, this Energizer buddy runs across the back of the stage and for absolutely no reason at all, except it gets a cheap laugh from the audience. But what it is about, what can they possibly do? And they say, well, there's nobody is going to attack us because we're just too adorable. So they sing a little song called Adorable. Now, how can I'm going to try to do this and show you the piano vocal part. So that I have to go way back up here again.
No,
So
no,
show-
you don't. You can go down to Adorable.
Go to Adorable, okay.
Go to Adorable, and underneath it says Adorable lyrics. You can show that.
Oh, just do the lyrics, sure, why not?
Yeah. And then go back to Bunnies and open up the
And do
audio
the Beatles
Adorable.
vocal track. Oh, that's good.
Got it.
Because this is probably how you would teach.
We've got big ears and cool bushy tails. Our cute factor is off the rails. Just look at us and you will see we're adorable. We wiggle our nose in the sweetest way and hop, hop, hippity hop all day. We'll win you over
Yeah, so you can see how that works out. Well, so what happens, of course, is that the wolves are so taken by the adorable cuteness of these. Oh, boy, I'm having a. Yeah, I'll get used to this. Anyway, they're so taken by it that they say, "Well, we're not going to. We weren't going to eat you anyway. Can we? You're so cute, but can we go with you to the bunny hop?" And of course, then the rabbits are like, "Well, of course." And they say, "Well, what do you eat at a bunny hop?" And the rabbits go, "Well, carrots." And the wolves go, "We love carrots." And all the rabbits look at the audience and go, "Who knew?" And anyway, they get to the bunny hop, and we did this a couple of weeks ago with a group down in Texas, and all the parents in the audience were wearing those ears like I had on, and all the kids had ears on. So the last number, they're at the bunny hop. Now, I'm sure most of you know the bunny hop, right? So there's only one step. If you never did it when you were growing up, you know, every dance in Wisconsin, every wedding that we ever went to, we do the bunny hop. And it's only 2 steps. Hopefully you can sort of see my feet. I'll tilt this down just a little bit. And you can go, because all you do is put your one heel out, heel, heel, the other foot, heel, heel, like that. Then you jump forward, back, jump, jump, jump. Heel, 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 forward, back, jump, jump, jump. And the way it works like at a wedding dance or in this musical is that you can do it by yourself like that, or you grab onto the person's waist in front of you like the locomotion, and you all are going to be doing that dance, you know, all together. And these kids went out in the audience, and of course the parents who were all wearing these bunny ears all jumped up and joined all of them. And so here, we'll do a little bit of it. You everybody jump up and do it with me here. This is the bunny hop.
Let's all do the bunny hop, 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 and never stop. Kick your feet both left and right, then hop, hop with all your might.
Come on, everybody, join the bunny hop.
We know you want to. Find yourself a line and join the bunny hop. Do the bunny hop with me. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Hold on tight and you will find a bunny not too far behind.
There's Mrs. Emery. We knew they'd love the bunny hop.
That's right, everybody. You got this down. Hop, hop, the bunny hop. Hop, hop, hippity hop. Once you start, it's hard to stop. So come on, do the bunny hop.
This may be the best bunny hop ever.
That's right. My friend Christy Miller always says, when you go to a John Jacobson workshop, wear a sports bra. But nonetheless, even if you didn't, and it really was so much fun, and the audience really got into it. And so, you know, it's for your youngest ones, but hopefully you'll find some use for bunnies. Now, if bunnies are not your thing, maybe I can convince you to love cookies, because we did another little musical and we did it kind of in 2 forms. This one called Cookies. Again, the plot, rhyming dialogue, so it's little kids. We won't go through the whole thing here, but generally it's about all the kids dress up as their favorite cookies. So there's chocolate chip cookies, there's snickerdoodles who just snicker all the time. There's a fortune cookie who can tell the future. There are Oreos. There are every kind of lady fingers, every macaroons who speak with a French accent, of course, and all that. And the whole deep plot is that they are going to go to being taken to a cookie exchange. And they're petrified because they're afraid they're going to be taken away from their batch. And so they're going to be all separated and have to go with cookies that are not like them and go to new homes. And so they're very afraid of that. And they really don't want to go. But they find, of course, through the course of the musical, they find out that it's actually really fun to meet cookies or people that are not exactly like you, and that it's really fun to make new friends. And you can find out that even though you might be different, you have a lot of alikeness. And so it has a sweet little story about these cookies. And by the time it's all finished, they just love being with these new friends. But halfway through the year last year, I got a call from somebody who said, you know, I really want to do this cookies musical, but I want to do it at the Christmas season or the winter season. So I wrote another whole script. And if you go to Cookies Musical again here, you'll find out there's you'll have all the same elements that you had for the other musicals. You can have the script, you can have the lyric sheets, you're going to have a student score, you're going to have the teacher's score, you're going to have the production guide, which gives you some clues about, costuming and staging and all of that. You got the full dialogue with videos and everything, and all the songs, just like we did with the choreography videos that I showed you, lyric sheets for the youngest ones. But one more thing that I just wanted to show up here under extra resources, I added a little bit and adjusted the script. So if you wanted to do it at Christmas time, we made it Christmas Cookies, the musical. And basically, to be honest with you, there's not much different except that I introduced the Christmas cookies. And all they do is this group of cookies that are, decorated like Christmas trees and stars and all those kind of things. They stand on one side of the stage, and every once in a while they break into a Christmas carol. And everybody just looks at the audience and goes, Christmas cookies. But it makes this sort of cookies musical into something that you can do at that time of year. And then frankly, if you want to do it again in the spring, just leave out the Christmas cookies and the rest of the musical holds together just fine. All right. So that's another little musical there. So those ones are, again, I sort of have in mind that they're going to be for your younger kids, the youngest ones, rhyming dialogue and all that. The third little wintry, this year we also did 3 winter or Christmas, but just winter musicals. That Christmas Cookies one we just talked about. Our newest one is this one called Starbucks the musical. And basically, I think of this one for a little bit older kids because there's just meaning that there's just a little bit more dialogue. The songs might be a little less repetitive, but and the whole plot of this one is, here's the script or the teacher's score. The musical teacher's score is going to kind of have everything in it. But the whole plot is that Rudolph, I don't know if it was COVID or what, kind of lost his shine this year and just has to take a year off and just cannot lead the sleigh. So they decide who's gonna lead the sleigh on this time. So Santa and Mrs. Claus are desperate to find somebody, the star, who will be bright enough that can light the way. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of the very beginning of this one. This is the opening number to Starbucks. And now if I can keep that there. We're going to go back here and I'm going to get musical. I want to do shine vocals. There we go. I'm going to press play. Here's our. This is where the curtain opens on a multi-million-dollar auditorium. Where the janitor turns on the light and no.
It's time for the show. Get up and go. It's time to raise the curtain. See how they wave, so we can't be late. Gotta be great. Oh, we know that's for certain. This is our night, so show them our light and shine. Our light is bright, so let's get it right and shine, 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 shine. Fall, so you are gonna hear it. This is our night, so show them our light and shine. Our light is bright, so let's get it right and shine, 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 shine. All the time, we know that we can shine. We know that we can shine.
So you end with a little glittery splash is the idea on all of that. Okay, so the rest of the musical is really about them trying to discover who is going to be the star. And so they decide they're going to have like a, first of all, they're very stressed out because so they sing a little song called We're Stressed. And you can imagine what that's all about. And then Santa and Mrs. Claus sing a little ballady thing here called My Star, looking for their star. Just sing a little bit of this My Star one. See if I can get
Are you out there? Are you shining somewhere in the sky for me?
I know you are out there, maybe shooting high across the galaxy. Looking for a star to shine,
Looking for a star to call mine. One star to glow before the dawn. One star
that I can wish upon.
One star, one star, one star, my star.
now the whole cast sing.
We all need somebody who will help us be our best along the way. Stars fall, but somebody might just teach us what to do and what to say. Today, I'm looking for a star to shine, looking for a star to call mine. One star to glow before the dawn. One star that I can wish upon. One star, my
Yeah, it really, you know what I like about it is that it's a song that stands alone. If it wasn't Santa Claus and it's just kids singing, it stands all by itself. And I love to be able to come up with a song that has something that works on different levels. Yeah, they're looking for somebody to lead the sleigh, but really every kid, every adult too, is looking for somebody to be their guiding star. And I think when it gets that feeling, it really is quite wonderful. So anyway, the rest of the musical is not big and heavy. It's just they decide they're going to have a little contest, and so they have a show kind of like America's Got Talent or something, and they get every one of the Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen has a chance to do one of their songs and show their talent. So of course, Dancer is a great dancer, and Prancer likes to prance. Who wouldn't? And the Reindeer Rap takes care of Dick Blitzen and Dixon. But what the way it ends is that they find out that, and this is a true fact, you may didn't know this, but we'll learn something today. Did you know that reindeer, only the female reindeer actually keep their antlers all year long? Who knew? My nephew told me this. And so we decided that, well, the only one that's going to be keeping their antlers long enough to be able to lead, you can't have an antlerless reindeer leading the sleigh. So it ends up that the only one that can do it is Vixen. So Vixen ends up leading the sleigh for a year. And so she gets to be the hero of the show this year. And at the end, they do a big reprise of that One Star song all over again. So that one, like I said, I thought about a little bit older kids. So, you know, 4th, 5th, 6th graders, we're down to 3rd grade, no problem. And even sometimes the older kids, 7th and 8th graders, they like to do this stuff because they can do it at a whole different level than the others. Anyway, so that's that. And the third one over here, here's another music. This is a winter musical called Cold Snap. And this is basically for if you don't necessarily want to do a Christmas musical, or you don't even want to do it in December, if you just want to do it sometime during the year, it has sort of what the plot is that the kids have been away like virtual school for the whole year. And finally, they get to come back together at school and be with their friends and classmates. And a huge blizzard comes in and they all get trapped at school and they can't go home. And all of a sudden, so they're like going to miss Christmas. They're going to miss Kwanzaa. They're going to miss Las Posadas. They're going to miss all the Hanukkah. And so what they do, they take the time to teach each other about their traditions of the holiday season. And so there's a Hanukkah song, and there's a Kwanzaa song, and there's La Posada song. Oh, we because we can do this. There's a toy box song, Well, the Toys Come Alive. And there's also a Christian song called, if I can remember it, There's Hope in the Air This Christmas, and a sweet little ballad, and a holiday swing song, which they all can dance to a little bit. But kind of thought maybe here, let's put where you are. We're going to, the chorus of the song Cold Snap just goes like this. You say the word cold, snap. Goes cold, snap. You might be a little bit delayed there, but you say the word cold, snap, snap, clap. Do this along with me with the choreography. We'll just dance along with me if I can make this happen. Here's the choreography.
That's a Kwanzaa song, John.
That's the Kwanzaa song, Cold Snap?
Yeah. Close out and go up a little bit to the Cold
I get it
Snap
wrong?
song.
Okay, let's, oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm so glad you're on. Between the two of us, we have half a brain. You have a whole brain, and I'm learning. This is Cold Snap. No, I don't want that either. I can show you what this is. This is me actually teaching. I take the time to break down and teach the dance slowly. So that's what you're going to get on teaching choreography. I do every step and talk you kids through it. So someday when you want to just sit in the back of the room and do whatever you do, or take a shopping day, I'll teach the choreography for it. So that's going to be the teaching choreography. And maybe this is a good example of kind of going through what these things are. Notation with the vocals. That looks like this.
Icicles are hanging on my windowsill, giving me a frosty frozen winter chill. Cold snap, a cold snap. I can feel a cold.
So the kids are trapping on like that. Notation with accompaniment is going to look like this. Windowsill, the same thing, it's tracking, but with no voices on there. So for the kids' rehearsal, when they can get away from the voices, okay? Lyrics with the vocals for the younger kids, maybe, if you just want to have lyric sheets.
Icicles are hanging on my windowsill, giving me a frosty frozen winter chill. Cold snap.
So that's going to be lyrics with vocals. Lyrics with accompaniment is going to be then without the vocals on there, okay? And then teaching choreography, me going through it slow. And now stand up with me and let's do this whole thing. Just follow along like you would in a classroom. You can mirror me or do it whatever way you want to. Here, I'll do it with you. I'll do it with me, I should say. Here's Cold Snap.
Icicles are hanging on my windowsill, giving me a frosty frozen winter chill. Cold snap, a cold snap. I can feel a cold snap. Winter winds are tossing people to and fro. Weathermen are telling us to look for snow. Cold
I realize that's kind of a scary thing to see. The three of me up there at once. I apologize for that, but it becomes a three-part partner song. So that's kind of the way that works. Hey, I've taken an awful lot of time just to show you musicals. I just want to point out one more to you. This is if you're looking at the spring of the year. This is a High Seas. One of the shows that Roger Emerson and I wrote many, many years ago was a Pirates musical, and it was so popular. And this one is another out at sea musical. So it's pirates, it's island people. There's an under the sea kind of number where the kids can play fish and everything that lives under the sea. And again, they're all going to a singing contest, and the pirates and the sailors are going to be against it. So you've got the king of the high seas, who can sing the high C notes and all that. So it's a little musical, upper elementary. I see it for they get to play pirates and do all the fun stuff they like to do. Okay, so that's what that one's about. Then these couple up here, American Song and Big Dreams, you might find a couple of different places throughout the platform, but they are more musical reviews. Like, come on, everybody comes to you, every principal comes to you like the day before Veterans Day and wants a Veterans Day program. Well, American Song would be a collection of songs of Americana. But I will say, I know that you have Remembrance Day in Canada as well, and there are several songs that are really easy to pull out of here that would be perfect to use for Canadian Remembrance Day as well. Okay, and for instance, I was going to show you one of them in here. This would be perfect for either country. This is just kind of looking at it, what this musical review is about. For Americans, we have a song called We the People. And there's a little bit of dialogue in between, which we talk about what is the American song. And we talk about sometimes it's not a pretty thing. Sometimes there are rough times through. And so we sing a civil rights song, I Shall Not Be Moved. Did that. And then for the veterans, we wanted to do a song to really salute them and thank them for their service. And I think this would work really well in both America and Canada. It's just a sweet, sweet thank you song to all of our veterans. So let's just do it with the vocal. Here's Soldier, I Sing This Song for You.
Sacrifice for valor, my daughter.
Well, if I were a teacher, I would go back to school at the beginning of the year, and this is the first song that I would learn, and I would then offer myself up to the principal or whoever it is that needs to say, "We are ready. We got it. We got this covered." And the one thing more I wanted to mention, and I'll move on from musicals here because I know we don't have a lot of time left, but I did want to tell you that all of the the accompaniment tracks are all downloadable, no extra fee, just download, because you want to perform with them and you can't always stream on them. So all the accompaniment things are going to be, you can download that. Any PDF that's got the script or the lyrics and things like that, those are all downloadable, okay? And the script. So for all these musicals, that's going to be the case. So that should be a great help, I hope, to all of you. So really quickly, let me bounce through a couple more of these little squares. Just Sing. This is a collection of contemporary songs that we think are kid-friendly, which is not always the easiest thing to find. But we found songs that are kid-friendly, like Be a Light, Candy Cane Lane, which is just a wonderful holiday thing, Carried Me With You from the Disney movie, Cover Me in Sunshine, love that, Dynamite, which is BTS, I Won't Grow Up from Broadway, It's All Right from, you saw that in the movie, the one with John Batiste, and Just Sing. And so you can you can take all of these. We've also given you a script to tie all of these pop songs together and have a little musical tribute called Just Sing. So that's what you're going to find in in that box. Okay, and that again was called, let me get back to it. That's the Just Sing section, collection of contemporary and movie songs. Broadway Bound, this year, they're going to be up here real soon. We're going to have a collection of songs from Broadway. There's going to be 6 songs from Broadway also that will go, and stuff like I Won't Grow Up, Consider Yourself, all kid-friendly songs from Broadway shows. You'll be able to put that into a little program if you want to for Broadway Bound. Just Sing for the Seasons is going to be similar to Just Sing up here, where you had like pop songs, songs you might hear on the radio, but these particularly are songs for the holiday seasons. And it might be, for instance, I know we celebrate African American History Month both in America and in Canada, and there's a couple of songs in here one called Hold On to Your Dream, and that one, I Shall Not Be Moved. There's several Thanksgiving songs, some for fun, a pumpkin pie song for the little kids, a thankful song for everybody at our table, saying everybody here is welcome at our table. Winter holiday songs are all going to be found in this section called Just Sing for the Seasons. Okay, so you take a look through that. All of this stuff you guys can go through on your own and listen to it and look at the lyrics and find out what works for you. This part is, I am particularly excited about Songs for a Brighter World. These are going to be basically original songs for the most part that I've written with colleagues of mine. And they're going to be songs that really emphasize social and emotional learning. Or I just know that's so important. I think it's so funny that people are talking about it so much now because it's what music teachers have done our entire career. And there's no place that you can teach social and emotional learning better than in music class, I believe. So all these songs for a Brighter World are going to nail some of those things like empathy, like kindness, that you want to be, like citizenship, like respect, all the kinds of things that you want to highlight, but hopefully with songs that the kids will relate to and find infectious enough that not only will the song stick with them, but so will the lesson. I'm just huge also on the idea of diversity and inclusion and equality and justice. And I think we can teach all of that in our music education classes better than anywhere else, because you and I know that what you learn through music, you don't forget, right? I mean, we all learn the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or in America, we learned the names of the 50 states in the Nifty 50, or how a bill got through Congress. I'm just a bill, and you learn these things and they stick with you forever. Like buckle up for safety, buckle up, or NESTLES, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate, right? We can't remember where our car keys are, but we remember for a long time that silly song. So if you learn something about honesty or kindness or empathy in a song, it might just stick. So that's what this whole section is all about, Songs for a Brighter World. Songs of America are going to be songs that this doesn't mean it can't be Canadian use too, but Songs of America are songs written by American composers. And so you're going to have songs by Scott Joplin, and you're going to have songs by Cohen and Irving Berlin, and some of the real classic, like Fascinating Rhythm. And kind of a neat thing about like let's take a song like Fascinating Rhythm. Look at all the elements to it. First, we're going to do a biopic of the Gershwin brothers. It's me being kind of Rick Steves and telling you all about the Gershwins and their history. So it's really kind of a entertaining way for the kids to learn about these people. Then we're going to have all these same things. We're going to have the vocals. We're going to have the rhythm accompaniment. We're going to have the notation. We have lyrics, teaching the choreography, full choreography. But we also, with these, we also in another section, we got to get these in the right section. We also have bucket drumming worksheets that are going to come up, bucket drumming videos by this really cool guy, Mr. Frank, who is going to, we got at least 6 lessons up there right now, and I know we're going to do some more, but that's going to be all in some of it in this Songs of America. But what I mean by Songs of America is American composers. So they're standards that every kid, you and I believe, ought to know. So that's what you're going to find in Songs of America. Again, a nice little program that you could put together. One of my favorite sections, It's a Musical World. It's a Musical World. I go all around the world and in my own mind. And in my own mind, I travel to these fun countries, and I found, again, we'll do like, say a song like any one of these. I would, you would click on one of these and like say, let's go to, how about, let's see, I was thinking of, where's that funny song that I can't do? That's what I wanted to show you. That's in Senegal. You go to Senegal, you'd click on Senegal, and here you're going to have, first of all, you're going to have Travelogue. So we show you where it is in the world, the music they play there, the instruments they do, what the people eat, what the people wear, where it is in the world, and all of that. Then we'll find a song from that country that will teach you either a song in a dance or a song in a game of some kind, and they'll learn that song. Like, this is a really fun song. My nieces were in the Peace Corps in Senegal. They brought this song home, and it's the song that kids there learn about how the different parts of your body. And I'm telling you, it's almost impossible to do. And what you have to do is write it on the board, because what you're doing is you're going to take these are my arms, these are my nose, this is my ears, this is my mouth, this is my eyes, this is my throat. And it's all, you do it over and over and over, but see if you can do it. Just touch the right body parts when they sing these songs. I'm telling you, I can't do it.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Welcome back to Studio C here at JJ&Me.
That takes too long to do that one. Here's the full choreography. Follow along with this one. Go on, Dan. Yeah. Just do your favorite thing.
Takalohono, takaba, bekemi. Takalohono, takaba, bekemi. Takalohono, takaba, bekemi. Takalohono, takaba, bekemi. La 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 la.
Okay, I'm just telling you, what you do is you write them up on the board, and then it's a lot easier to do when you're looking at the words. But it's really fun, and we already have about a dozen of these different countries in there on Musicplay on the It's a Musical World. So you can do a really fun program from dances and songs from all over the world. Take a look at that quickly. Junior songs for the littlest ones, stuff for your K2s or even younger, activities and songs there. Jumping in the music. These are when your kids look like they want to just take a nap. You get them up, and I will lead them in jumping around and doing a song that gets their heart racing. Or when you want to send them to back to that class of that teacher that's been just driving you crazy, and you want to get them all excited, and then you send them out the door. JJ and Friends, I interview people who are interested in our industry, in music education or in entertainment and things like that. And we're adding more all the time of me interviewing people, and that hopefully are interesting to you and to your students. A Place in the Choir is just me talking to your kids. Maybe it is about something SEL. Maybe it's about honesty or courage or something that hopefully was in one of the lessons you did there. And Preaching to the Choir is me talking to you, just trying to convince you not to quit and just keep going, because I know the last couple of years being a music educator has been a challenge, and I am so pleased that you hung in there, and hopefully that Denise and I together with our teams here can help make your job easier, and that you'll give us a chance. There, I have so much more. There's so much more behind each one of those boxes, but we did want to have a time for at least a couple of questions if anybody had any. So I guess raise your hand, and maybe Denise, if you could, should I quit sharing my screen, or?
You can stop sharing screen. I am going through the chat, and I think you've explained everything so well that there isn't any questions that haven't been answered. One question I'll highlight is, are the musicals going to be available in print form? And that is our intention to do that. We have to first survive Artie and Denise virtual, and then we can tackle getting the musicals into print and getting the notation and lyrics videos up for the musicals where there aren't there yet. So lots and lots of plans, but yes, offering them for purchase, because sometimes it's really nice to have that score in hand, is something that we intend to do. Okay, I'm checking in the chat. Are there any other questions?
The other thing that I think too is that none of this stuff is going to go away. So if you don't do Cookies musical this year, but you see yourself doing it down the road, or you're going to do, all those things are going to be there at your disposal. So, and we're just going to keep adding. We are almost finished with a brand new one called Razzmatazz, which is going to be all about the celebrating jazz music. So there will be adding stuff all the time.
We're really excited about all the potential additions to this. Carolyn, have you had any questions in the question area?
Well, Danae and Jason have been answering them like crazy. So, Danae and Jason, do you have anything that we should mention to everyone?
So there are a couple of them. One is more about Musicplay or like the combination. One's about choreography. Choreography. When you demonstrate the choreography, do the kids mirror you or do the opposite side?
I could care less, but generally, it doesn't matter to me, except that generally they're going to mirror you. So I have tried really hard on all the videos to not say left or right necessarily. I'll just say, go this way, point, because most of the time they're going to mirror you, whether you want them to or not. The only other way to do it is for you to learn it yourself and then not really use me as a teacher, and you can do whatever you want to. But I would just say they're going to mirror you. So just go with it, don't fight it.
I'll jump in there because I've done John's choreography for many musicals over the years. And I'll tell you, the kids caught on way faster than I ever did. So just put John up on the screen and let your kids learn it.
You've noticed that I jumped not quite as high as I used to.
You're doing pretty good. I noticed when I was watching you on screen that what is on the video is one way and what is you on the Zoom is another way. And that's just something that happens, but it won't happen when you're in the classroom.
It mirrors you automatically.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't sweat it too much. I try not to use any verbiage that is left or right when I'm talking on the videos. I probably will say in the notes on the accompaniment things where I write them down, I might say sway to the left, sway to the right. Makes no difference. When I do the videos, I try not to say any of that so they can just mirror me.
Okay, so I have a question. So this is all included and price is not going up. Yes. Yeah, no, you're getting two websites, JJ&Me and MusicplayOnline, for the price of one. It's a heck of a deal, and tell your friends because this is a wonderful, wonderful resource for teachers to use. I'm just looking to see if there's any other questions I haven't seen. Brenda asked she'd like to have a way to play one part at a time for the children who are not used to singing in parts. We can do that. And I'll add that as a request. Yeah,
voice specific. A lot of them are unison in our things, but most of the time we try to include a little bit of two-part here and there, or and partnering and echoing. So that kind of an optional thing. You can use it or not, but it's wonderful to have voice predominant tracks. If we can make that so great, I'm all for it.
Okay, and
all the rights. Somebody else was asking about the rights for the music. You have all the rights. You don't have to write permission to do these musicals. You got the rights to do them. Once you've subscribed to the platform, you have the rights to perform the music.
So somebody asked, Wendy asked, how much is the platform? It is $175 a year in US dollars, $200 a year in Canadian dollars. Someone else asked about Music Express magazine. That is on a different site, which shall not be named. And
it's not going anymore. We did it for 19 years. It was fabulous. Hal Leonard decided to go a different direction. And and the direction did not include me. So that's why I'm so excited to be with Denise, and I think we're on the same page and moving in the same direction. And so Music Express is no longer.
And Sherry asked, is the subscription price per teacher or per school? I'm happy to tell you that is per school. If you have 2 music teachers, you get it both for the one price. It's ridiculously inexpensive for what you're getting here. And this is my retirement hobby, so to speak, and it's been lots and lots of fun. We have many thank yous in the chat, John. Thank you for this amazing resource. Brenda also asked, are there staging, prop, and costume design suggestions? Yes, that is in the teacher's notes. So that's there. We have an anonymous. Curious to hear how teachers have used this content in the school year. Extracurricular activity or use it during class time. I can speak for myself. When I did John's musicals in my own classroom, I would pick the songs for each class, teach them to that class, and then put it together. I would do a lot of the rehearsal of script and staging on my lunch hours. And I can speak for my daughter as well, who's music teacher in Calgary. She does much the same. All the class things, all the group things she teaches in class, but there's a lot of her own time that's given up. If you're really lucky, you get a drama specialist in your school and you hand off the speaking roles to a drama teacher. Not always. Okay, another thank you so much for all of the amazing resources you've both made available to us via MusicplayOnline. I cannot wait to implement these exciting resources with my learners. Thanks for taking the time to introduce all of this to us. And I'm quite sure that everybody out there that's listening and those who will be listening to this as a recorded webinar, I know they're going to say the same thing. Thank you, John, for coming on with MusicplayOnline. We're so excited to have you continue to write and choreograph and do all these other fun things for MusicplayOnline.
I feel like I'm just starting my career.
We both are. Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, we're the same age. He just looks 20 years younger. That's all.
Wow. Yeah. The lighting in this attic.
Of course. Of course. Okay. Thank you everybody so much for joining us today. That was wonderful.